So what are you working on, Randy?
Well, I had the seed drill. I'm planning to use it next week, and seed got into I didn't clean it out properly because I thought I was going to use it a couple of weeks later, but we're almost 2 months later already. Oh, the clouds look nice and cool over there. Squirrel. Anyways, these are plugged. So I'm at the end of it. I've almost unplugged everything. You can see what was growing inside. The seed got wet and it started to grow. So I'm not sure if all the cups are, how much of them are plugged. I'm gonna have to vacuum the whole thing out and just clean it out, air it out. So you can just see what's happened here. It collected all there and here, so I'm cleaning this out. Well, I think I got it cleaned out, so I'll let it dry here for a couple of days, because the way I went on the field, everything would have been plugged. So I took the pressure washer and cleaned all the piping. That's the way it should be. Anyways, a lot of the cups, I'm just gonna have to make sure that there's still a little bit of grain in some of it that I should have been cleaned out. If you get any kind of moisture, then it starts to germinate, starts creating roots like this, it starts plugging everything. So, anyways, we'll leave it for now. I didn't get to this water trough. I didn't put the flex tape on yet. I'll put that on tomorrow, another day. This stuff is actually hardened really good. So that'll be a next week project. So I think we're gonna put everything away. So I'm cleaning out the seed drill and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to clean it out. You can see how everything got moldy and starts growing here. And if I try to put the seed into here, none of the seed is going to come out. So anyways, that's the surprises that we're getting over here. So I do have to clean that out. I don't mind, I might just run the pressure washer in there. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in the pail because we could probably reuse this stuff for seed. I'll find a place to use it. And the other stuff is, I'm gonna go with the air and see if I can blow that out. And according to the camera, it took me under 11 minutes to clean that out. And then I would have been done. Would have been nice and clean. Oh, live and learn. Or do we live and learn? Well, that looks a lot better. Everything's nice and clean now. For the future, spend an extra 20 minutes to clean it out. You don't know when you might need it. Again, if it's going to be for a long period of time. It's for a day or two, it's okay. But yeah, I think I've been working on this thing for 2 hours. But that is done. That's something I don't have to do to tomorrow. I just have to put seed in tomorrow now. And it'll be ready to go. Okay, we'll catch you another time. Well, we are at the destination. Look at how bad the deer flies are here. Last night I came in the evening just to check out what was going on, and man, the deer flies were bad. So I'm gonna plant the fence post up in the corner here. I'm going to take that and do that right now. So I'm just going to go and check the wire right through 1, 2, 3, the 4th fence post. That's where I'm going to tie it. This way these cows will stay on here for their next meal here, and then I'll move them over here, and then they're going to go over to the next up to the next quarter section there and start working on those paddocks. So I finally got the cows where I wanted them to get to them here, and this is kind of what I wanted them to do. Just tramp all this grass down. But they're on the other side. of the wire now. Somehow the wire broke. So now we're going to fix that. Cattle are still on the property, which is okay. When your neighbor calls you, when your neighbor calls you and says, your cows are on the road, and what you say, I'll be there right away. But anyways, yeah, they gotta babysit these animals so they don't get out. So yeah. Come on, cows. Looks like I gotta treat one calf over there. You see one over there. $13M. You got some flies in your back. Oh, look at you. You need a shot too. I'll bring the target gun and we'll treat you tomorrow. What is your problem? Looks like it's a little swollen on the back left here. I'll give you 10 cc's of Micatel tomorrow. Okay, well that's good. We can knock that wire down now. Now the cows can go back through here to the paddock they were, mosquito, back. Now these cows could go back to the paddock they came from, go for water. So I will put up a wire across. Let's find a halfway point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Number 8, number 8. Hey everyone. Well, right now I've got 2 animals I need to treat. What I'm doing is I'm filling up the dart now with 10 cc's of Micatel. So this one's ready to go. So I have an animal that have a cow and 1 calf that needs to be treated right away. So we're gonna go and treat that one animal. So all we do is we put the dart in, and I give it, it's almost like an air gun. I'll give it 4 slots, 4, and I'm gonna see if I know it was a black cow. So I'm gonna see if I can treat her, and I like to treat her, give her a shot right over here, right in the neck, where it should be. Okay, we're gonna put everything back away, and so I can say my head gate, my corral is all in this box. Oh, that makes life easier. Okay, I think go feed the chickens, and I could go check the beaver dams. You know, weather really dictates what you do. Well, if it rains too much, well, then you can't get onto the field. My plan was to go do some seeding today and maybe cut some feed, but the seeding is not going to happen. And anyway, I got the cows behind me here. We're supposed to have a little bit some cooler weather. Only tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 21, which is better than 31, because working cattle is not fun. You're doing a lot of physical activity. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them into this pasture here, which is very close to the yard, and so it's actually, I don't really have to chase them, so they're actually starting to come already, which is very beneficial. So I'm going to let these cattle into this paddock. They can hang out here today. Tonight I'm going to put them by the corral, because I think tomorrow I'm going to vaccinate them. I don't know if I've got any help or not. It is what it is, and I only have to do the cows and the calves. The letter L's have been done. We did them earlier on because I didn't know what kind of help I was going to get. But anyway, we're going to go and open up this wire. The cows have heard me and they're coming this way. That's what I like. Cover crop down now. It was planted May 13th and today is July 17th, so we are just right around that 61-day mark, I think. Now the oats is just probably at the milky stage right now, and here's the barley, and this is the radishes here. Well, it's gotta make good feed, so let's go. Field is done. Took me right about 5 hours to cut that field. Just a little over 30 acres, got her done. I'm happy. It looks like it's a real good crop, but the only but is it's not wrapped in. It's not baled, it's not wrapped. It's not baled, it's not wrapped. Once it's wrapped, then I'll be a lot happier. A lot of moisture in that ground, and depending on how much more rain we get, second cut's going to be like. I said that last year. I said 4 or 5 weeks we're going to be cutting it again. We didn't get any rain. So, see what happens. Oh, 5 sandhill grains out there. 2, 4, 5, yeah. Anyways, we're heading home. Looks like it's going to be about 7:20 after 7. I understand supper will be ready at 7:30 for me. So, gauge that pretty good. Things were going good. I couldn't put the header all the way down to the ground because I was mud plowing. But anyways, that's what it is. Get home at a relatively easy time, I guess. Good. So anyways, that'll be it for today. I might bring the cattle in so I can vaccinate them tomorrow. See what happens. Anyways, that'll be it for today. See you tomorrow. Well, today is vaccinating day. It's a little cooler of a day today. Well, going on to round 2 now to vaccinate the cows. Did the calves already. Cows will be a lot easier to do this. The calves, it's just a little more work. I have to, they have a tendency of turning around. Come on now. Oh, is there a surprise over here? No, there's no surprise. No surprise. We got to go through the back door, then we come out to the front door. We make sure that you're all happy. Come on now. Last animal. Done. Well, that was a big day today. Okay, well, one of the reasons why we vaccinate, so we want to keep our cattle healthy. If we don't have healthy cattle, we have nothing to sell, and if we have nothing to sell, we don't exist. And if I don't exist, but if other farmers don't exist with beef cattle, then there is no ground beef at McDonald's, Wendy's, A&W, Burger King, and all them burger joints, fast food. Yeah, so anyways, it's done. This is a big job. Glad I did it today. Today is one of the cooler days today. I think, I don't know what the high was supposed to be, only 21, and that would be about 70 Fahrenheit. Because it's not fun working cattle at 30 degrees. Oh well. Anyways, now we're going to clean up. I'm going to let the cattle out into their pastures. They're in separate pastures now. Now we have an extra herd to look after, which is okay. I got to let the puppies out. Well, when I work cattle, I close the dogs off. They get in the way, and they like biting the cattle off to the side, and I don't need more stress on the cattle. Anyways, when we did the calves, I had my coveralls on. All those coveralls got dirty, and now this is dirty. Yep, that's cow crap. Well, morning everyone. Another sunny day we're getting today where things are drying up here nicely. I'm at one of the herds right now that I had them into the bush, and I haven't really did a herd check on them. I'm gonna let them into this next pasture here. This is where we feed our cattle in the springtime. This is where we calve. Today is July 18th, and this is the third time the cattle have been in here already, without going into the third time. So I got a lifter here already, so all I'm going to do is lift this up, and since the cows are here, they'll come, I think. Come on, cows! Well, I'm baling the field of the cover crop that I cut 3 days ago. We're getting quite a bit of feed out of it. We're making round bales. We've got about 35% moisture in these bales. So, yeah, I'm not sure what our total will be, but things are going well, and just going round and round. So I'm cleaning off the bales here that baled yesterday. I was contemplating maybe I can wait for it to dry, and it's raining. We'll have a shower that's going to cross over to us here, so it's kind of a good thing that it's baled. So now that it's baled up, it's not going to do any damage, and this hay was wet for myself to try to dry it. It's not going to dry in this kind of weather. So anyways, we'll wrap it, and we'll make this a good feed. And the rain that's coming will actually help second growth coming in here.
it in. The pusher at the end begins to push. And the wrap begins to roll. The wrap continues to roll. Usually does about 18 or 19 wraps. The goal is to go 6 times over one spot, 6 or 7, so that the plastic is thick enough to not break and thick enough to sustain through the cold in the winter. So as you can see, it'll wrap one spot 6 times or 7, sometimes even 8, depending on the size of the bale. That means I have to move the wheel. Oops, too far. To keep it straight. So repeat the process again. Push that, pushes it. Which activates the wheel. Wraps it around the bale. And gets another bale. It stops automatically when it's about halfway under the next bale. And that's all programmed. By the time that's done, Randy has another bale. So what am I here for? If the plastic breaks, if the weight of the bales is starting to move the machine, then I have to straighten the wheels. So that's what I just... Very exciting, eh? What do you call a cow who's had her cow? Because it ripped while I was telling you my caffeinated joke. That would be the culprit, I would think. On both of them. Who taught you how to use a roller? Who taught you how to use a roller?
A roller?
This thing.
Who taught me?
Yeah, who taught you? Did you teach yourself?
Just kind of look at the directions. Trial and error.
So how long have you been wrapping bales? No, not today. Not today. Like, how many years have you been wrapping bales? 25? Wow. So there's a lot you have to know to be a cattle farmer.
That's what you want to do. Yep.
He works very good.
Roller off.
What are you doing now?
Now I'm
I didn't know that. So it's being pushed off of the roller, the wrapper, I should say. So it's like a little conveyor belt there. It's being pushed off. And that is how it's done. So he'll walk that to where he wants to. That is today's work. All of these bales. Was that a joke? If you didn't hear him, he said, that's a wrap. He's so funny. I don't think he even realized how funny he was on that one. Thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Have a great day.
Did you find a good place to sleep? I'm not gonna hurt you.